Hi, and welcome back to the lesser known Gruhabhedam series. Some friends and followers would remember that I did a bunch of these videos last year. After those 4 videos that I put out, I thought I was done. And honestly, the reason was that I couldn't think of more novel cases of Gruhabhedam in film songs. Of course, there are many of the garden variety Gruhabhedam, such as Margari Puve from May Madam. Commonly people debate about whether it's Hindolam or Shuddha Danyasi and so on. Konjaneram Konjaneram, again, whether it's Abogi or Valaji. The goal of the series was to talk about lesser known, Gruhabhedams. So I honestly thought I was out of ideas, and so I stopped. So the reason for reviving the series, actually there are 2 reasons. A few friends did encourage me to not stop the series and keep going. And also on further thought, I realized that there were in fact more songs, more interesting cases of Gruhabhedam that I had overlooked last year when I thought I was done. So I thought, why not? And so here I am again with 4 more videos for now. I have 4 songs in mind. So, and then we'll see how it goes. So the first one that I want to talk about is the relationship between the ragas Shubhapantuvarali and Chalanattai. So not something that we commonly hear. So I thought, why not talk about it? And of course, which other musician than the one and only Ilaiyaraja, who has so, beautifully woven these 2 ragas together in 2 pieces. I'm going to talk about 2 of his compositions where we see this connection between these 2 ragas. So how does Chalanattai go? So that's a sketch of Chalanattai. Now what happens if you take the ga of Chalanattai as your new sa? Sa re ga ga ma pa da ni sa re ga ga re sa ni da pa ma ga re sa ni da pa ma ga 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 ma pa da ni sa re ga. So if I take that as the new sa, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. So that's Shubhapantuvarali. So essentially, it's a simple idea again. Intellectually, it's not very complex. It's your usual kind of Gruhabhedam where one scale exactly latches on to another scale, and you shift the tonic note, the shadjam. But everything is in the execution, right? We're talking about art, so theoretically it can be a good idea, but it also has to be. It also has to sound good. So the first song that I want to talk about is this amazing Malayalam song called Shivakara Damaruka. It's a treat to the ears and the eyes. Lakshmi Gopal Swami and Bhanupriya's dance is quite a treat to watch. And of course, Chitra, no words. So here is the song. I just want to play a small bit of it. Shivakara Damaruka Naidam Ritupara Gadiyudi Nadayam Talam Sagara Chalanam Nirana Jarisana Vanana Kaimagam Laya Kari Pavana Nadagara Swarakalita Chadula Mulugu Amridagam Shivakara Damaruka Naidam Ritupara Gadiyudi Nadayam Talam. So, I can't tell you how much I just love this song. So the song, like the Pallavi, when it starts, it's very unambiguous, right? It's very clear that it's Shubhapantuvarali. Na 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 Magari sa gari sa da ni sa gari sa Gare ga ma ba da ni da ba ma gare. In fact, in the Charanams, there's a line that traverses the entire Aronam, Avaronam, or maybe Aronam. Sa ga ma pa da ni da ni ma ga re ga ma pa da ni da pa. So anyway, but I want to focus on the prelude, the part that, the small bit that comes before the Pallavi. So let me just play that again. So from this point. Ni sa sa re sa ni da pa ma ga re. Isn't that quite clear? Like, isn't that quite clearly Chalanatta? Sa re, right? Ni sa re sa ni da pa ma ga re. Sa re. And then? Right, those are the notes there. If you want to stick to Chalanattai. So that's where the transition happens, right? So there he's making that switch in Shruti, so that ga becomes a new sa. Sa ni sa re ga sa ma ga re sa Shivakara sa. So, and then after that, Chalanattai, at least, as far as I can hear, never makes a reappearance. It's just in those few seconds, or, about 20-25 seconds of the prelude that the Chalanattai just sort of peaks and just goes away. So, just brilliant, I think. The second piece that I want to talk about, again, by Ilaiyaraja, is this instrumental piece from his album, How to Name It. The names of the tracks, it's kind of all over the place. So the iTunes album that I bought, this track is called Don't Compare. But on YouTube, it's called Mad Mod Fugue. So anyway, I'll play it and it should become clear to you which piece I'm talking about. So it's quite clearly Chalanattai. Most of this piece is in Chalanattai. But if you go to this one point, 5:30, I believe, is where it begins. ma pa da sa pa da sa ma re ga. Right, and again that transition happens. So back to Shubhapantuvarali. So just two pieces where this particular Gruhabhedam relationship is I think brilliantly executed. I will end with that here, and I also want to I'm trying to keep the videos in these series a little shorter. Some of those videos in the previous series have gone up to like 20 minutes and stuff. So anyways, once again, I'll be releasing one video every month. So I'll see you in a month from now.